Hello everybody and welcome to another episode on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about X4 and an alternative start for those of you who are new to the game or have been away for quite some time. Now if you've got the base game, this is going to be for you, so you don't have to buy any DLC to do it, which is why I'm giving it a bit of a special mention, because the one that I generally suggest is the Terran Cadet, which you require the Cradle of Humanity DLC for. Personally, I still recommend the Terran Cadet because it gives you a bit of everything as a new player. Once you've got your basics of how to control the ship and stuff like that, it actually gives you a really good start. Not only that, but a lot of the ships in the Cradle of Humanity expansion were actually really nice, and they were a different kind of style. The only downside to it, realistically, is that it uses slightly different resources to build Terran stuff, because basically in the storyline the Terran have been completely separated from the rest of the jump gate through choice, and they've basically used different resources to build different ships, which is why those ships are so different to the rest of everybody else's. Realistically, they are quite different in the style of what they are. Obviously each faction has their own kind of style, but you can generally link them to the components that they use, other than obviously the Boron, which is submersible ships. So if you haven't got the Cradle of Humanity and you don't want to buy any DLC and you want to give the game a try, then normally you would have the Young Gun start. You'll do the tutorial, but it will offer you an alternative suggestion, which is the Wayward Scion. Now, you'll notice that if you have a look at the difference between the two, the Young Gun was the original start. The Wayward Scion is the same kind of credits, except instead of having an elite fighter, you've got a Nova. Same credits, and you start in a different location. Now, the reason why the Wayward Scion has been put in is, if you'll notice, the Young Gun is basically completely sandbox. And they've now changed it where it's recommended for experienced players only. These scenarios drop you into the game and leave you to explore the galaxy and find stories on your own. The Wayward Scion, recommended for players who have some experience with the game and want to get into the sandbox after only a short introductory story. What that basically means is it's actually going to drop you on the Hatikvar storyline, which is available on the Young Gun start as well, available on all the starts. Well, basically it's going to get you to join that Hatikvar free league, and you're going to basically work for a little storyline, and that'll get you into doing missions and stuff like that, and it'll slowly gradually put you into actually playing X4, which the Young Gun doesn't do. Obviously the Young Gun doesn't give you your quests, your missions or anything like that. You have to go out there and search for them, which for a new player can sometimes be a little bit daunting at first because you don't really know where to go. Whereas the Wayward Scion actually gives you a mission that's already been accepted, gives you a guide where you need to go, and allows you to just jump into your ship, start flying and heading towards there. And I'm going to start it up and I'm going to continue talking while we talk about it. But basically it is very similar to the Young Gun start, that you are basically in the same area. It is the same basic package that you have without the DLCs. If you have them, then it will just add the DLCs to it still, but this is the core game. The Wayward Scion is a part of the core game, which means you get the core game experience, and then you can choose to do the DLC stuff as an addition, or if you choose that actually the core game is just enough for you, then you're not going to lose out on a decent game start. So just like the other start, you get your basic blueprints, a basic vessel. One thing that it does that the other one doesn't do though is it will accept your first mission for you. You'll notice you've got nothing at the moment, but then give it a minute or so and you will get a communication. I hate the ship because it's got a slidey cockpit. There we go. If it doesn't start, you've already got the mission there and you can accept it, and then it will give you your guidance to where you need to go. 9 times out of 10, if you haven't played the game before and you just stood here, and you're kind of wondering what the hell you're doing, the communication will start and it'll talk and say, you know, you've been recognised or whatever it is it says, and to meet up with Reen Amara. And just like anything else, you jump into your ship, you can take command of your ship by clicking on that. You can undock. The audio's off just because obviously we have the radio broadcast and stuff like that going over the top of me speaking. And as you can see, everything is completely marked, ready for you, and you can crack on with what you want to do. The only downside to this that I personally find is that generally Hatikvar's choice is hit by a lot of Xenon activity. Now you'll jump through here. This section here is going to be your struggle. So whenever you're playing and you're just starting out, once you've got yourself a handle of what you're doing, I would recommend once you jump through here to get to the highway as soon as you can, and don't try and fly direct because Xenon do fly around this area here. But other than that, everything else is exactly the same. You can still go about and scan the stations as I have done in my previous guides. If you want to know more about that, then do check out the other guide that I've done recently. But there will still be signals. Obviously I can't hear it because I've turned the audio off, but I will still get, there you go, can you see it there? Just here you can see the signals just popping up. So I know there's a signal around. If I continue looking, I will probably see one, as in the scan mode it does make it a lot easier to see, I should say. Not very easy, but just a lot easier. Oh, I just clipped the station there. This ship is terrible to fly, by the way. But we can keep an eye out, see if we can find the signal. It might be on the other one. I'm not seeing the signal anywhere, but you can see we're getting the... Is it on here? Yeah, it is. It's much stronger around here. Probably on the underside of this container storage. I am not seeing it. It's a lot harder without the sound. Okay, so roughly around this area here. There we go, we're going towards it now. Oh, crashed again. There it is. So again, you can go right up to the signal, press your F, and again obviously I've got it muted, but you can see if you've watched the other guide you get the exact same thing as you would do normally, and you now have 2 missions. And that's leading you over there. But just so you know, you can do just the same as before whenever you want to. And now you can leave that mission for now and continue with the one that you had from the Hatikvar, and then continue with that one once you're ready to get your HQ and move on from there. Just like every good ship, there is no docking computer. So there you have it. So again, exactly the same start as it would be for the other one, except it's a little bit more hand holding and you get your mission straight away. You don't have to look for it. So hopefully that helps you on your game start. Let me know in the comment section if you've got any suggestions, ideas, or if you're struggling with anything else that I can help you with on these guides. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.